Hi Libra, I am here to do your reading for October, November, December. Okay, and first thing we're going to do is hop right in here and start taking cards. And the first card we're going to get is for love. It can be any kind of love, okay? Love for self, family, romance. And these energies will be with you through December, okay? What we have is listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. All right? So that's your very first one. And now let's get one for finances, money, career, that sort of thing. I keep wanting to say heart, head, but I don't. Okay. Take time to breathe out. So, maybe that means that you've been really focused on work and finances. And it's trying to tell you to take a little time and relax. Okay, now we are going to take an overall energy, okay, that will be with you. And please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? This is a beautiful energy. Enjoying the fruits of your labors. Hard work that has led to a luxurious life. Buying yourself something special. Happily and successfully self-employed. Enjoying your solitude. A couple of things about these cards. It could be any or all of what they're saying that applies to you. And this is a solitary energy. All right? Okay. Let me see. Let's get back there. There we go. Can't read it. All right. Now let's take an energy for each month. Okay? Now this overall energy here will be with you throughout the 3 months. But each month will also have their own. So let's get one for October. Working too hard or multiple jobs. The need to bring balance and fun into your life. Juggling multiple priorities. Balancing the budget. So it could be any or all of these. And I did mention something here about maybe you're working too hard. So maybe you are. Yeah, so you need to create balance. And we had one just kind of fall out, didn't even get a chance to shuffle. It's the High Priestess, which is a wonderful card. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So this is for November. Maybe you're going in and creating some balance in your life that's, well needed. But just looking at those so far, maybe this is how you got this overall energy, by working very hard. Because it talks about you being successful financially. And that might not apply to everybody. Like I said, only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, and for December, you have probably the most fun energy. The Knight of Water. romantic, flirtatious, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship. That part's not so good though. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. So this is your energy for December, and they are all quite different. The first one for October does seem to, start out a little bit problematic, but that's the only one. Okay, now let's get a spirit animal oracle card for each month. And these are really quite good. Okay. Life is a mystery. The bobcat spirit. Okay, and one for November. Flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. And what this is saying is don't live in the past and don't live in the future. Or don't, be so absorbed by them. Be in the moment. Be in the here and now. And that would go along quite well with the High Priestess, I think. One more. Okay. Beautiful. Cow spirit. The miracles are endless. So it looks like your December is actually a wonderful time. And it kind of looks like your November's more introspective, getting everything figured out. And it looks like October is a little bit chaotic there. Okay, now let's take some cards to see what we get for each month. And I am trying to go through this a little bit faster because it's 3 months and I don't want to keep you here all day. So if at any time you want to come back and rewatch or, check them out for yourself, please feel free to do so. And also check your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more complete picture. Your first card is the Hierophant, which is a very good card to get. This is going in for some sort of an official training, learning, that sort of thing. It could be your higher power that you're dealing with. It could be going back to school. It could be seeing a counselor. It could be a variety of things, but it's talking about going somewhere to an official source to gather information. Okay? Let's get another card. Whoa. This one just flipped out. The Seven of Swords. Okay, and the Seven of Swords can be a couple of different things. One is like trickery. Something's going on that is not to your benefit, trickery. But the other could be that you are doing too much for others. And with this energy, I would tend to say it's probably the latter. It could be either or. But when you do too much for others, and I'm not talking a little bit, I'm not talking about for one time, I'm talking about, routinely. That does, for one, scatter your energies. It puts you in imbalance. And if you are doing it a lot, you will get to the point that you can't do it because you won't be able to take care of yourself the way you need to. It's wonderful to do things for other people. If everybody did that, it'd be a beautiful world. But you have to take care of yourself first in order to do things for other people. I hope that makes sense. I'm not saying that's what's going on, but it looks like it because of this card. Okay. So if that is what's going on, what you need to do is put those swords down, take a break for a little bit and focus on yourself. Get yourself built back up and everything calm. Then you can do things for other people. But always remember to take care of yourself, because if you don't, you won't be able to take care of anybody. Okay? Now I sound like a mother, don't I? Okay. Let's get one more card for October. The Chariot. Very nice card. That is a very strong card. That means you have a vision, a destination, an idea, something, and you are bound and determined to get there, to achieve that. And these sphinxes, they don't have any reins on them. So you might veer a little here, veer a little there, but this is an extremely strong, determined card. So you are going to get to your destination, whatever that may be. Since it's a general reading, you would know. And I don't. All right, now let's get some cards for November. The Knight of Wands. This is a wonderful card. All knights are the hardest working cards in the deck. And this knight is no exception. He is actually quite awesome. What this is saying is that you're charged up with energy, passion, motivation, and enthusiasm. And you're channeling that energy through your inspired action. Fueled by ambition and confidence, you're here to make things happen. Okay, so I see a couple of things with that. One, it's in conflict right here with this, but makes total sense with this. These two could be side by side, which they are. So maybe this is earlier in the month. There's no timetable here other than, October, November, December. So I'm just going by these cards here. But this is telling you to meditate, turn inward, discover your soul's true desire. This is not a time for action. Okay? And the Knight of Wands is very action-oriented. Okay? So there is a conflict there. However, if this is, say, like the last part of this, it might be early in the month or something that you have to pick up during the month. The cards and time are fluid. When October ends, that doesn't mean that everything that was going on during that month, disappears. It continues on. So it's kind of like a stream or a river. So I can easily see how this could be here. All right, so maybe you're finishing something up. And then maybe this will come into play. Okay, let's get a few more cards. Beautiful. Pretty amazing too. This is the Nine of Pentacles. And guess what's straight above the very same card? Right in line. Nine of Pentacles, well, we already talked about it, but it's where you are extremely content with your abundance. You're very, very happy with your life. And it is a solitary energy. But there must be something to this because it falls right in line. Okay, one more card. The Lovers. Now that's a very interesting card to come out here. Okay, couple of things with that. This is a solitary energy, which is echoed right here. And when you have a card that comes out and then it comes out again, that's the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Okay? So you're very happy, content with all your abundance in your solitary lifestyle. Or, and it doesn't mean you have to be alone. You could have a family. But this is talking about the you aspect, okay? But right here you have the Lovers. So there could possibly be a change going on. And the Lovers, at one time it was called a choice card. And then I don't know why, but it evolved into the Lovers. And it's talking about having a soul honor commitment with somebody, a very important one to you. And it says that there is an important choice that really needs to be made. So, what does that say? I don't know. If you're not in a relationship, maybe there will be one that's coming up. If you are in a relationship, then maybe there's something going on where you're going to have to make a decision. And this overall energy of discover your soul's true desire, etc., that could potentially have something to do with this. And also be in the here and now. Don't be in yesterday or tomorrow. So there could be a connection. Okay. All right. Now let's get a few cards for December. In December, at least these two cards make it look like an awesome month for you. Total fun and miracles are endless. It would, vacation. Okay. New beginning. Perfect. A new beginning of happiness and joy and love. So that's wonderful. And it comes out right next to the Lovers, which is a choice card. And right below the Knight of Water, which is just oozing romance and adventure and fun and, all these wonderful energies. So there could be something going on in this area. Okay? But like I said a minute ago, remember time is fluid. So this is December. But it could actually, be a little in November. You won't know when the time is right. And also, when I was talking about, time and energies being fluid, they are. And with that means if you change something on your end, not necessarily what you're having for lunch or, what shoes you're going to wear or anything like that. But if you make changes, it could change these, okay? So do keep that in mind. I would think they would, I don't know, but I would think they would need to be something a little more life-altering than what shoes you're going to wear. But yeah, so if you do make changes, it can change these energies. Okay, one more. Here, Page of Cups. Beautiful. And the Page of Cups is learning how to connect with others and have healthy relationships. Okay. Well, it's making me think. This section is the relationship section. Uh-huh. Yeah, because you have the Lovers. You have a new beginning. Learning how to deal with people. And here, you have, this great adventurous knight who likes to have fun. Okay. So some of these readings I've been doing for the 3 months are really quite sequential. They go step A, B, C, D, that kind of thing. Yours doesn't look so much like that. Not saying it's not going to be. Okay. One more. Okay. Temperance. What you want is balance and harmony in your external environment. Okay? And just in case you're curious, at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords, another new beginning, which is a new challenge. Okay. Take that away so we have our room. Just wanted to show you that. Okay, so let's talk about this really quickly. October looks like it's a little bit more of a chaotic month because you have the Two of Earth, which is trying to find balance, okay? And this card of either trickery or doing too much for others. The Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. So it looks like maybe you're going in to learn about how to change things for the better. And you have a plan, and so you put that into action. And I think this might be a part of that. This is talking about going within. Meditate, turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. Okay? So I think there might be a division from here over. This might be like a kind of like a cycle. And this might be a different one. But it, like I said, they all kind of blend, so it might not even be noticeable. And it might not work out that way either. But I think there's something to pay attention to here, because you have the exact same card as your overall energy, and it falls right in line. Okay? So anyway, for the November, it's saying, don't be stuck in yesterday, and don't fantasize about tomorrow. Try to be in the here and now. And if you are going in and taking on this High Priestess energy for a time, you would want to be in the here and now. Definitely. And then here you have the Lovers. So it's possible you will find out, you will know if this, works out this way, that this might be December, actually. Starts here but continues through December. Maybe November is a rather introspective month for you. Now on to December. It looks like this is a month that deals a lot with relationships. You have a new beginning here. And, this deals with people, balance and harmony. And at the last part of the month of November, you have the Lovers. And now, the placement of these is not firm, okay? Just to let you know. Like I said, it's kind of like a stream. But it looks like this is more about people. But it looks like a wonderful month, okay? This looks more introspective. This looks more chaotic. But it looks like you're straightening out the chaos, going inside, finding out who you are, what you want, and then having enjoyment with your new beginning. Okay? That's the way these cards are looking to me. Now, how it plays out, that's up to you and your energy. Okay? So I really don't see any cards that we need to clarify. Maybe we should clarify that card. Okay. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. See if we get something for that. you have the Nine of Wands. And this is a card of defending something to the point, you can see bandages. This person has been defending this, whatever this is, to the point of injury. And they plan on continuing to defend whatever this is. So, it is possible that this is not doing too much for others. But then again, maybe it is. Doing so much for others that you're getting injured. Yeah, I would say that's probably it. It could be trickery, but I think it looks more like you're just doing way too much for others and ignoring yourself. So you would know. But either way, it needs to change, okay? You need to take care of yourself. Or stop the trickery. Gain balance. And here it looks like you're going to learn about it. And you're definitely going to take action. And then on to introspection and figuring things out. And then this looks like a very happy month, okay? And your very first card is a number 1, and it says, listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. And this could be listening to this could be listening to yourself. Could be listening to others, but it might be listening to yourself. Okay, so let's get some cards from the universe and see what they would like to say. The first card out, kind of jumped out, is the Six of Cups, which is a beautiful energy, I think. It is one of nostalgia. Here's a person giving this person a cup with a flower. Okay, so that's a caring, sharing energy. And it takes place inside of a community. And like if you look at these cards, you'll see that there's not a lot of them that are within a community. So I'd say there's a potential for community involvement, maybe not. But it's a nostalgic card, so it's where you're thinking about like your youth or your childhood, these warm, wonderful memories that make you smile or laugh, that kind of thing. But it could also mean that somebody from the past reemerges, okay? Yeah. Come on, little cards. Okay, another new beginning. The Ace of Swords. That is a new challenge. Of course, it would need a little refinement, but it's a new challenge. So that's awesome. Come on, little cards. Cards are not wanting to shuffle. And that usually means something. Maybe it just means I need more coffee. Okay, these 3 fell out. So we will take them. Can you see them? Oh, let's get this over. First one is the Hangman. That's where you go inside. You isolate yourself for a minute and you are gaining clarity on something. Could be that. And here's another card of learning. So it could be relating back to this again. This is where there's master craftsmen and apprentices, and you get information from both the tried and true and the more novel to create whatever it is that you're wanting to create, but you use both the old and the new to create something that's perfect for you. And here's a high priestess, which again is echoing the month of November. It's, remember you have this card twice, and now you have the high priestess twice. So that might be worth paying attention to. The universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Okay? So in a nutshell, this looks a little bit chaotic. You need to find balance. Find balance. Here, it's supposed to be more of an introspective time, it looks like. This, I think, kind of is at the tail end of October. Here, it looks like a fantastic month. It really does. Lots of fun. Here, you're happy, and it's echoed down here. Okay, so that might be worth checking out. And remember, listen with your heart. Okay? All right, let's get a few charms. And if you want to come back at any point and look through this again, please feel free. It's kind of, it's an awful lot of information to take in a short time. Okay, let's take some charms. I never look, so I don't know what we're going to get. You have a pair of glasses. Okay. Oops. You can't see those very well. Let me move that. Okay, can you see that? No. There. Okay. Those glasses, what they usually mean to me, you know the saying, looking through rose-colored glasses, and when you take them off, life is actually quite different. That's what that is saying. It depends, though. Is life more accurate with them on or with them off? Okay, let's get one for November. You have a owl, which I would say would really fall well underneath the high priestess. Owls are all about wisdom, knowledge, information, change, intuition, and trusting the mystery. And look at the bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. So this is a really nice little charm to get for November because I do think it echoes the high priestess quite well. And you did get that twice. Okay, now one for December. You have the sun. And it's a happy sun. Which, to me, fits perfectly again. Because like I keep saying, this month looks like such a nice month. So here, this month, I think these charms are actually perfect for this time frame. Here, you have on, or had on, rose-colored glasses. So you take them off, and then you realize life is a lot different than you thought. Here, you have the owl, which just echoes the high priestess. Here, you have the sunshine, the sun, happiness, joy, fun. So I do think the charms are actually perfect. Okay, that's it. I've kept you long enough. I hope you have a wonderful last quarter of this year. Much love. Bye.